Hey everybody, and welcome to my in5 series where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. The sound technician wrote in and effectively was asking about sample layering. On the MPC, you can layer up to 4 sounds on one pad, and on the SP404 mk2, you can do something similar. It's not exactly the same, but let me show you what we can do on the MPC here first. So I've just got sampling up. We're just going to record in some stuff from the OP1, and we'll just record a bunch of kicks. And we'll just call this kick 1. Nothing fancy. Let's keep it. Got another one. We'll go kick 2. Keep it. And we'll just go to another bank here. Not surprised, we'll call it kick 3. And we'll call this kick 4. And what the sound technician is talking about is usually if you get a bunch of different kicks, you might want to come in and layer them because you might like different parts of the kick in different kicks. And if you layer them, you can get kind of a more fuller sound. So if I give you an example, we'll just come in here and do a assign to pads. And I'm going to do like the most basic one here where we just kind of assign them all over. Turn that up. So you can see I have to hit like one pad at a time. I can hit all 4 at the same time. Pretty consistent sound, but not perfect. But we can do all kinds of different combinations. In the MPC, if you go into the program menu, we can go to what the sound technician is talking about is we can layer them. So if I come in, we can, if I can remember here, yeah, here we go. So when I go to this pad, I can go kick 1, kick 2, kick 3, kick 4. And basically I'm just under the samples. It might be hard to see on the video, but I'm on the second dot here. So what this will allow me to do is play one kick individually, or I can play all 4 at the same time. The MPC lets you do a few other things with this. I think you can do like round robin and a couple other things where it'll like rotate between them. But you can see here we can do things like fine tuning. We can adjust the tune, we can adjust the level, and we can adjust the pan. So this allows us to really kind of zoom in on the sound that we want. So we can go do the same thing over here on the SP404 mk2, where what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take these exact sounds. We'll send them over to the SP404 mk2. For me to do this for my setup, I'm just going to change out 1 and 2 to out 3 and 4. We'll turn EXT source on, and we can see it lighting up. I'm sending out a signal that's a little bit too hot. Let's drop it down to like -9 dB. There we go. So if I just do the same thing and record, whoops, let's get out of here. Shift count in to wait. There we go. So get the first sample, second sample, third sample, and fourth sample. So again, I can do the same thing over here. It's not quite as feature rich as the MPC, but I can play them all at the same time, different combinations. If you go into pitch and speed, this is where you can adjust your pitch. You can do fine tuning here. You can adjust your volume, so you can adjust the levels that you want if you're trying to mix them together. And the question that you're going to want, I know, the sound technician, is what you're asking for is pad length. So if you do shift pad 7, you can put up to 8 pads into a pad link. So if I do this and put them all here and then exit, you can see it doesn't matter which one I hit, they all trigger. Well, I guess I'm doing something that's causing it to kind of cut off early, but you should get the idea. Like if what you're trying to do is have multiple pads trigger at the same time, I would use this. The only thing I would keep in mind though is on the MPC, we've got quite a bit of polyphony. You can do quite a few samples at the same time. On the MPC, we've only got 32 notes of polyphony, and each one of these are stereo samples using 8. So you'll probably want to ultimately resample them down. You probably are doing the same thing on the MPC, but I would just consider, as you're building up sounds or creating them and crafting them, absolutely do your pad link to get them to work together. And besides that, I would say resample them down when you're happy with what you have for results. Anyway, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, if it sounds good, it is good, and peace.